Oh, champ. It looks like Wayne is still mad about not being chosen for the 2025 Super Bowl in New Orleans game. All right. He was at the Weezyanna Fest last night talking about how he was stripped of his opportunity, even though there were three, and I mean three Super Bowls in New Orleans within the last 20 years. I want you to hit the like button and share the video. It's about to be lit. All chance, but first, we do have to hit that theme music. Salute to the chat. Let's get it. Let's go.
The life of a fly nigga until the day I die. To the death for my niggas, we run the NY like Diddy in the marathon, blowing on the marijuana, sipping on the Perrier. Got a million niggas marching like Farrakhan, and a couple $1 million worth of jury on. With the Yankee New Eras on, in a blue Paracons, hopping out the coupe that I just put in terrors on. No need to carry on with the 6 series on. I'm at the Rucker game, cheering J Terry on. The chicks came through just to get near a dawn. I take them out the park just like Mary Bonds and slide on home, ride on chrome. At the same time, getting tongue tied on dome. All eyes been on me for quite some time now. First in the hood, I slice them dimes down. Then in the studio, I write them rhymes now. I still got an infrared sight them nines now. I live the life of a fly nigga until the day I die. To the death for my niggas, we run the NY. Street fam shit, you heard?
Hold on. Is that Young Thug first day out? I don't know. Do I need to run that back though, gang? Does the mayor need to run that back one more time though? I'm gonna run it back one more time. Salute to the chat, man. After this, we getting started, but I'm gonna run it back one more time. Oh, champ. It's the mayor. Welcome to Showface News. You can call me what you want, just don't call me Bo. You're not rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham. And you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Do me a favor, get the likes up, share the video. So Lil Wayne, right, says that he was stripped of his opportunities for the Super Bowl, which is crazy because just a few months ago, we seen Wayne make a video saying he wasn't really super duper concerned about the Super Bowl and how, look, me not being there is mostly my fault. So we're going to take a look at that footage. I want y'all to hit the like and share the video. All champs, it's the mayor. Take a look.
That moment I said to myself, I want to be on stage for the Super Bowl one day in front of my mom. And I worked my ass off to get that fucking position, and it was ripped away from me. But this motherfucking moment right here, they can't take that, man. They can't take that from me. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for yourself for being amazing. Music.
Okay. How was it taken away from you, though, gang? Nobody gave you the offer. All right? In the last 3 years, you weren't given the offer, champ. Did you know that? Like, you saying it was stripped away. How was it stripped away? Now, my only assumption is this is a PR move or a terrible advice from someone who is close to Wayne. It's either or, but then we have to go down memory lane because in this deleted video from Wayne's Instagram, he said this.
Hurt a lot. You know what I'm talking about? It hurt a whole lot. I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown. And for just automatically mentally putting myself in that position like somebody told me that was my position. It made me feel like not getting this opportunity. And when I felt like you guys reminded me that I ain't without y'all. And that's an amazing reality.
So yeah, on this, you know, he blames himself. Nigga, you weren't given the opportunity. Who is telling you that somebody stripped you of your opportunity when you weren't given one? That's like me being mad that I didn't get a gold medal and I wasn't even in the contest to begin with. You dig what I'm saying? Imagine me, like, oh, champ, I'm mad I wasn't, selected for the USA men's basketball team, even though, even though I don't qualify whatsoever. Nobody even was thinking of selecting me to be on the teams to begin with. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. This doesn't make good sense. I'm just saying, gang, like, what are we even doing here in the first place? You dig? What did we even... Why are we even here in the first place? You weren't selected, champ. They're not going to select you. Even with poor performance on top of it. Poor performance and etc. They weren't selecting you to begin with. So why are you low-key kind of trying to throw jabs? Now, we have to be honest. If we go back to the first time it was announced that Kendrick Lamar was performing at the Super Bowl halftime show for next year's Super Bowl, we had Nicki Minaj as well as Birdman crashing out for no reason. All right, we had Stunner calling Jay-Z all types of P words and etc. Then you have Jay Electronica, who's very close with Jay, former Rock Nation artist, or probably currently still a Rock Nation artist, I don't know, who goes after Stunner in a different type of way because he tries to disrespect Jay-Z, calling Jay-Z out of his name on social media. And now we have Wayne at Weezyanna Fest talking about how an opportunity was stripped from him, champ. The opportunity wasn't even given. They weren't trying to take you, in for consideration. This new narrative that Super Bowl halftime shows now have to have local legends or talent is insane, because the Super Bowl halftime show was never based on the state that you're in. It was never based on, hey, we're going to have a performer that's from the place where the Super Bowl is being hosted at. That's never been a thing. Okay, the Los Angeles Rams had Dre and Snoop. That's cool. We understand Snoop and Dre are very prominent West Coast artists. Neither one of them are from Los Angeles, though. Just saying. Like, neither one of them are from LA specifically, even though they have, a lot of clout and legendary status in LA. You dig? Fact of the matter is this. Whether Snoop or Dre was to perform in LA or not, the fact of the matter is this, gang. The fact of the matter is the Super Bowl ain't never been based on, performances just because it's in a certain state or city. It doesn't mean that they're looking to have someone from the city or around the city to be a performer. This is a new narrative that came out of thin blue sky. Nobody was complaining when Beyonce from Houston came to New Orleans and performed. All right? No one was complaining then. All right? So why would they complain now? Doesn't make sense. Now you're saying, oh, well, if you're going to do the first hip hop, now we're talking about the first solo hip hop act in Super Bowl halftime show history. There hasn't been one specific headliner that was a rapper for the Super Bowl till next year, Super Bowl. Kendrick is the first ever rapper to headline a Super Bowl. Crazy, right? So now everybody's upset. And honestly, I think it's just pure hate. I think it's crabs in a bucket. I think people are upset because someone like Kendrick is going to be the first rapper to be a Super Bowl halftime headliner for the first time ever. You understand? Snoop and Dre were not solo acts. They were together. It was a joint effort. But this is the first ever one person, one man show of a rapper for Super Bowl halftime show. You feel me? Salute to Dark in the chat with the $4.99 in town taxes, who says the outrage is really from Drake fans using Wayne as a buffer to ish on Kendrick's moment. Well, you're also right, but I do want to say the truth. The truth of the matter is, to be very technical, it's Nicki's fault because Nicki crashed out on Jay-Z that day. Nicki Minaj crashed out on Jay-Z, and followed by Nicki Minaj, we getting Birdman Stunners crashing out on Jay-Z. As a result of that, we have Jay Electronica crashing out on Stunner, talking real hot to Stunner because he disrespected Jay-Z's name. You feel me? So, to be very technical, I'm going to say this. This is what I truly believe. I'm not saying this is a fact. You can also believe what you want to believe, but the man says this, yeah. The man says that Nicki and Stunner is mad because they wanted to get some type of clout at the Super Bowl and be a guest performer, because if Wayne was a halftime show performer, that only would mean that, hey, maybe we might get a Hot Boys, or not even really a Hot Boys, but a Nicki Minaj guest appearance, a Drake guest appearance, a Birdman guest appearance. You feel what I'm saying? The Super Bowl halftime show is a very prestigious stage, a very, high quality, high magnitude, platform for any artist of any genre, because the entire world is seeing it. Multiple millions of people are going to be watching. You dig what I'm saying? So, with that being said, it feels like Wayne is somebody's in Wayne's ear telling him, hey, Wayne, you have to act like, or they're telling him he's been stripped of an opportunity because he ain't up there and he should be up there. So somebody's in Wayne's ear trying to make it seem like Wayne got robbed or he's not being acknowledged how he should. When the truth of the matter is, he wasn't going to be selected anyway. I mean, look, based on your past performances, how did you figure you were going to be selected? You dig what I'm saying? And that doesn't take away from Wayne's legendary status, because Wayne is a great artist, an amazing rapper. However, we're talking about performance right now. We're not even talking about his skill level, how great he is. We're talking about performance, strictly performance. How are your performances holding up right now? You dig? How do you perform on the grandest stage? Well, that's going to be determined based on your most recent performances. Well, they seen him at WrestleMania, and WrestleMania, he forgot the lyrics. So they're not going to select him. You dig? He's just not going to be selected. And, as of recently, his voice hasn't been the best either. It's been very off-putting. I'm not going to lie. I seen some of the Weezyanna Fest last night. Didn't really watch it, but I seen some highlights, Yeah, I mean, he didn't miss any lyrics at Weezyanna Fest, and that's great and all. However, he still has that off-putting voice, champ. All right? And salute to Queen BDC. He wants to smoke on stage. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to smoke at the Super Bowl halftime show. I'm just gonna keep it a stack. You're not gonna be able to inhale any Jane on stage. This is the wrong comment too. I hit the wrong comment. This is the comment I wanted to show y'all. My bad. But yeah. Okay, you cannot smoke on Super Bowl stage. That's not ever going to happen. Okay? That's just not going to happen. This is not Summer Jam, champ. This is actually the Super Bowl. On TV, you definitely can't do any type of substances on national television. That's not going to happen, champ, all right? That's never going to take place, by the way, okay? So, with all that being said, Wayne just wasn't the person who was going to perform at the Super Bowl. This doesn't do any damage to Wayne's legacy as far as I can see it. But again, this is the Super Bowl halftime show. Whoever's painting the narrative that the Super Bowl halftime show must have local artists is insane, because that's never been a thing for the Super Bowl. You dig what I'm saying? It's never been a thing. We got Dark with more town taxes with $4.99. He says, Wayne still hasn't even said one congrats or salute to K-Dot, who was publicly voiced how much Wayne meant to him. Maybe he was told not to. You feel me? Maybe he was told not to. But again, I feel like people are in Wayne's ear telling Wayne that he's been stripped of an opportunity, that he's been cheated, that Jay-Z is cheating him out of his position. When the crazy thing is, and I said this before, nor Nicki, nor Drake, nor Birdman was around Wayne in recent months. Jay-Z was actually with Wayne a few weeks prior to the Super Bowl announcement by Kendrick Lamar. Jay-Z and Wayne was literally with each other. It was him, it was Wayne, it was Lil Baby and DJ Khaled. So what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Somebody said the mayor is frozen. Is that a fact? Can we verify? What's up? How is the mayor frozen, gang? Let me know what's going on. Am I frozen? Am I good, champs? Let me know what's going on in the chat, respectfully, before we continue. Is there a frozen mayor? I'm good. Okay, never mind then. Let's continue. Like I said, nor Nicki, nor Drake, nor Birdman, or any of these people was around Wayne, but Jay-Z was. Jay-Z actually helped Lil Wayne with financial troubles and everything. You feel what I'm saying? So again, how in the world can you jump to these conclusions or go off and try to paint the narrative that Jay-Z is trying to do Wayne dirty because he's not performing at the Super Bowl halftime show, unless you're mad that because you thought Wayne was going to be performing at the Super Bowl halftime show, that you was going to make an appearance because Wayne was there. That's what it looks like to me, to be personal, to be honest. You dig? So I don't think Wayne is honestly mad about anything. I think people are putting things in Wayne's ear to say just because they feel some type of way that Kendrick is performing at the Super Bowl in New Orleans. That's what it looks like to me personally. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. All right. So with all that being said, I don't know how anyone could say, hey, Wayne got cheated. Cheated how? What you're saying doesn't make any sense. All right. What you're saying don't make any sense. Y'all wasn't complaining about Super Bowls until rappers start headlining them. If Kendrick wasn't headlining the Super Bowl and it was Taylor Swift, who's gonna complain then? You feel what I'm saying? If Taylor Swift did it, who in the world is gonna complain? You dig? This doesn't make good sense to me. This is weird. Oh, champ. Yeah, man, all this pity party stuff is out of pocket. It's weird. I don't get it. I think it's suspect. What's all this pity party stuff about? Why are we going on about this nonsense? You feel what I'm saying? The Super Bowl ain't never been about what city you in. We're going to choose the rapper or artist from that city. No, that's not how it works. They're choosing major artists. Kendrick Lamar had a huge year. He had an incredible year. All right, multi-platinum disc records. You feel me? Probably gonna get quite a few Grammys next year, So it's only right that Kendrick, the person who was one of the only rappers in Billboard's top 10 for a large amount of weeks, is the one who's hosting the Super Bowl. Why not? Why he can't host it? It doesn't make sense. This guy's been holding, he been holding the torch so far, this year. So I don't see the issue, And, people do tend to hate the West Coast for some weird reason. I mean, for some reason, the real deal Cali rap don't resonate with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So people feel a way about that too. So could it be a form of gatekeeping that's also getting people upset? Like, we no longer they no longer control the narrative anymore. I'm not gonna lie, Kendrick definitely switched the narrative up because whatever narratives was running, they no longer exist or hold any weight anymore. So maybe people are upset that their narrative no longer holds any weight. And it looks like that too. I'm not gonna lie. It does look like, hey, the narrative that we had set is no longer of relevancy. It's not. Someone shifted somebody shifted everything around and now people is upset and mad. You know what I'm saying? So all of this, hey, Wayne got robbed sounds insane. It doesn't make sense. When it comes to hip hop in general, there's always problems in hip hop, like always. Like there's never not gonna be problems in hip hop. I know people continuously want to go and be like every other genre is unified and all this other nonsense, right? Hip hop can never be unified because they're putting something from the streets, something that's from the streets, on the airways, and if the streets is not unified, then hip hop could never be unified. I'm just gonna keep it a stack. Salute to Chief Trey with $5 in town taxes, who says hip hop just started getting in the Super Bowl and they finna ruin the opportunity. Shaking my head. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I personally feel like the day of the Super Bowl, there's gonna be a lot of crashing out online. There's gonna be a lot of people trying to do nonsense. People like Akademiks and other media platforms and outlets will be trying to somehow, put a lot of smudge on Kendrick's name and etc., which I promise is probably going to happen more than likely. We've seen enough crashing out over Kendrick winning in the first place. So why wouldn't we see it on the day of the Super Bowl? So the Super Bowl day is probably going to be very, very under or overwhelming for a lot of people if they're online, and of course there's going to be a lot of narratives painted that day. So be prepared for it. That's all I can honestly say. But Kendrick is there, rightfully so. He did things to put himself there. So I don't see the issue here. But again, this is hip hop. There's always going to be problems. People got to realize hip hop is always going to be problematic. How many rappers do we lose a year in hip hop? We lose a lot of rappers every year. You dig? To the same old nonsense. They might have went back to the old hood and got spun on. All right. Or they just somewhere they not supposed to be. Or they ran into one of their ops somewhere. Things got shaky. This is just how hip hop has been. It's not a genre of unification. The hip hop genre has been very much destructive lately, But again, this is a street genre of music though. So the street stuff is kind of expected. I'm not gonna lie. It's always gonna be a battle. It's always gonna be a situation where, somebody's against somebody. You can never be too great. There's always gonna be hate behind it. And there's a lot of egos who don't feel right with other people, all right, doing things that they weren't able to do. I'm just saying. I don't truly believe Wayne is hurt at all. I think someone is in his ear trying to force him to push these narratives to make it seem like he got snubbed when he really didn't get snubbed from anything. It's a narrative, and that's just the narrative they're running with, all right? So people are going to be crashing out, all right? And that's just what it's going to be. Someone is probably going to try to do Drake filthy if Drake keeps doing what he is doing. I don't know if y'all tapped in last night when Drake was trying to act tough with DeMar DeRozan and all that. Drake is going to get his issue if he keeps up this madness because I don't know who the hell Aubrey think he is, but somebody's going to eventually show him if the madness ensues. Let me say that. If this madness continues, shit, you're going to be in for a rude awakening, gang, all right? Trying to test players because you mad that they was in a Not Like Us video or at the pop-out show, it's crazy. Now, you knew not to try that with Bron. Bron probably would have elbowed you on courtside and knocked the wind out of you after elbowing you, and you probably would have had to go to Toronto Medical, all right? So you knew not to try that with Bron, all right? And Bron was also in Toronto the night before, crazy enough. Chubbs wasn't going to do a damn thing, all right? Chubbs looks like a substitute teacher, all right, at a special ed school, like one of those, special education schools. That's who Chubbs is, all right? No one's scared of Chubbs, all right? Chubbs needs to fall back, all right? He looks like, he looks like a receptionist at a dentist. I don't think he's going to do anything to anyone. Yeah, no one's scared of Chubbs or Drake. All right, Chubbs, you're a good receptionist. I don't know about you putting in any pain on anyone, by the way, all right? Drake, you need to sit down and stop this madness. You're not going to do nothing to nobody, bro. This guy's playing basketball professionally. He's being paid to pay and received a lot of wealth by playing NBA basketball. You trying to taunt him and act like you getting gangster courtside because you're staring him down for some reason. And didn't them niggas still lose the game anyway? What was the final score? Hold on, Kings Raptors. Did they win that game? Let me see. Oh no, the Raptors won. Never mind. They won in overtime. Good for you, champ. I hope this is the revenge you was looking for, by the way. But yeah, man. I hope you got the revenge you was looking for, like. But the NBA is wilding for that. Like, y'all niggas let Drake talk crazy, and then ESPN is promoting it too. ESPN is promoting the nonsense too. ESPN said, "Oh, we ain't backing down." Said this is drama. Apparently, I guess the NBA is using this as a marketing ploy or some reason. But guess what, NBA? If somebody does indeed get physically injured because of this, somebody might get sued. I'm just saying. So the NBA, I don't know if y'all trying to use this for promotional use, but this might not be the route you want to take. Because what makes you think for one second no NBA player might not crash out? I can't see Drake trying to wild on Russell mid-game and Russell don't crash out on Drake. I think Russell Westbrook will crash out on Drake. Now, I don't know if Drake is intending on, being in the Toronto Air Canada Center, or is it in a new, is it in a new arena now? It's not the Air Canada Center no more. It's the Scotiabank Arena, isn't it? Listen, Scotiabank Arena, whatever it's called. Listen, I don't think Drake intends to be on any Nuggets versus Raptors games at that arena in Toronto. Okay? I don't think he plans on being there, because if he is there and he does try the same nonsense with Westbrook might crash out on him. Westbrook does have a track record of talking crazy to fans. Westbrook might do Drake crazy. Allegedly, right? So if Drake wants to continue this madness, I think he's going to go over there and taunt and try to call himself pressing NBA players. You're going to get an issue you're not looking for, champ. And you can't sue the NBA if you try to do some nonsense, bro. Oh, now you acting tough. Okay. Now you acting tough. You're not saying a word. You're just staring at niggas. You ain't saying nothing. Oh, champ. Yeah, try that with Russell Westbrook. See what happens. You dig? This nigga looking for security. He thinks security is going to stop the madness. I don't think so, champ. I don't think so, champ. Somebody's in the chat calling Chubbs a blood. An East Coast blood. I don't know why. I don't know why you calling Chubbs an ape, champ. All right? I don't know why you're saying that. Do you even know what it means to be ape, champ? As a matter of fact, let me get you together. Hold on. You're already starting the morning off on the wrong foot. I'm gonna get you together though. Don't relax. I'm gonna get you right, champ. Don't trip. Hold on. And we'll see you tomorrow, by the way. 86K seconds, all right? See you tomorrow, gang. But you out here calling Chubbs, are you calling Chubbs a gorilla, champ? Are you crazy? How did you wake up this morning and decide to put Chubbs in a random set? That's crazy, bro. That's insane. You just decided to say, hey, Chubbs is gorilla. That's it. That's insane, bro. I never heard of that. I never heard of someone calling anyone from OVO, a East Coast blood. That doesn't make any sense to me, champ. I ain't gonna lie. All right. But back to what I'm saying. Yeah, Drake is gonna get himself into some trouble, man. Like if you really out here trying to call yourself antagonizing players and all this madness alongside Chubbs and all this, nigga, Chubbs looks like a librarian, nigga. I don't even know what to call you, nigga. You belong on an episode of Sex in the City, nigga. Respectfully, all right? You look like one of them. All of those prescription meds you've been taking. old Blimpic. Let's call it old Blimpic. All that stuff. Yeah, you look like one of the Gilmore Girls or something. I ain't gonna lie. You look like you belong on an episode of Seventh Heaven, nigga. Y'all remember that show? You look like you belong on one of those shows, gang. Yeah, you look like you was on one of those shows. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Old school WB shows back in the day. Channel 11. All right? You like you belong on one of those shows, gang. And Chubbs just looks like he needs to be putting books away in alphabetical order. Like, what are we doing here? This is disgusting. Someone is gonna give y'all issues soon. I ain't gonna lie. Someone gonna give y'all issues soon. Okay? Disgusting work. Y'all really thought y'all was doing? Y'all thought y'all thought niggas was scared? This nigga's like 6'7", bro. You think? And you coming at gang members? Y'all coming at gang members, niggas who was in gangs, bro. A nigga that's 6'7". You thought he was scared of y'all? You thought you was intimidating DeMar DeRozan? I don't know what goes through y'all. You gotta be a different type of confused and delusional to think that you were actually scaring someone. Okay? It's a sick world we live in. The world is a sick place. Salute to Mystery Monk with $5 in town taxes. I heard Chubbs is NSP, Notorious Spice Boys, Lemon Pepper Side. Oh, word? That's what you heard? That's what I heard too, champ. Not gonna lie. I heard the exact thing you heard. Okay? Chubbs. Like, yo, bro. Either way, that's controversial. That's gonna cause some issues. I hope and pray that Drake is at the Scotiabank Arena when the Denver Nuggets play the Toronto Raptors, because then Westbrook will be there. Let's see if Drake tries those things with Westbrook. All right? I'm not going to lie. Somebody like Drake need to be... Why don't they just ban Drake from the Toronto Raptors arena? Have you ever thought about that? Just ban Drake from any NBA games, period. Because he's inciting violence at your events, at your games. I mean, was he not inciting violence? Because that's what it looks like to me. Even if it was done in a Karen fashion, so what? You came to an NBA game trying to incite violence because you mad. Nigga, it's been 7 to 8 months since those diss tracks took place. And you still upset. And you're still mad. You already sicko. You know? And the mere fact that you are up here and out here trying to low-key incite violence at an NBA game, it just shows that you ain't never let it go. So again, if there's any repercussions for that, I think you should be blamed. I don't think any player should be suspended from your actions, okay? You can't call yourself trying to low-key press someone while they're literally at work. I mean, what you did is the same thing as someone pulling up to someone's job or nonsense. Knowing they can't do anything, because if they do, chances are they're going to lose their job. They're going to lose their position, okay? You know good and damn well DeMar DeRozan ain't going to crash out on you. He don't got a history of crashing out. However, Westbrook might crash out on you. Bron, I don't know. Bron might get you kicked out the arena. I ain't going to hold you. Bron is in those NBA politics very heavy. Chances are he'll get you kicked out. Maybe. I don't know. Drake tries to act like he the spokesperson for Toronto. Nigga, don't nobody in Toronto know Drake, nigga. I know people in Toronto. They don't rock with Drake. Niggas in Toronto don't know Drake. Drake not really in Toronto like that. He's not no person in Toronto. He makes music and he's famous, but he's not out there in Toronto like that. Please believe. If that was indeed fact, he would have never had so many terrible experiences in Toronto like he did. I mean, you getting robbed at the New Hole King and all these restaurants and all that, bro. There's absolutely no way you're holding any real weight in Toronto, gang. Like, come on. You're not holding no weight in Toronto whatsoever. If you're getting violated like that in your city, champ, Ain't too many rappers from their city getting that type of treatment except for you, right? You was never outside of Forest Hills Drive. And everybody that live in Toronto and that knows of you have said it countless times that, hey, man, we don't even know this guy. You dig? He don't be around. Nobody knows him. They actually say the Toronto rap scene is mostly white. It ain't even that many black people on that Toronto hip-hop scene, is what they told me. You dig? So, with that being said, how in the world do you think you are this fake mob boss, bro? You are not a mob boss. You are not a gangster. You ain't none of these things and never will be. That's just not something that's in you. And you don't know anybody. Or everyone thinks you're a cornball. The same person who tried to get connected to Hell's Angels, which is known to be a white supremacist biker gang. Why in the world do you want to be tough so bad? For what? What is this? What is the reason? Well, I'll tell you why. Why does Drake want to be gang affiliated so bad? Well, to be quite fair, in the hip hop business, you're gonna have to low key be a part of something that's considered to be tough, to be considered black in the first place. His lack of blackness, he has to make up for by trying to be gangster. Because guess what? I said this before. The world looks at all this gangster and ghetto stuff as black. And that's just the unfortunate truth. Anything black is classified with degeneracy, criminal activities, and things like that. Unfortunately, in this world, on social media, this is what it is. Everybody gotta be a stepper. Everybody gotta be this, that, and the third. Niggas gotta be standing on business. This is the representation. All right? So this is why someone like a Drake needs to pretend to be tough, because he already know his real life himself would never sell, would never make money, would never be looked at or taken serious. You understand? In the hip-hop industry, that is. Someone like Logic could never be great. Why? Because Logic ain't that. Salute to Mystery Monk with the $2 in town taxes, who says this apple cider shaded sicko is crazy. He's definitely insane. This marmalade colored Sean Paul is a sicko for sure, 1000%. You dig? So yeah, all of this gangster stuff and etc. Yeah, it's not gonna work for you. And it did work for Drake. This is part of the reason. The only reason that Drake got with Future is because he was trying to transition into trap sounds. The whole purpose of Drake, making songs with Future, making songs with the Migos, was because he had to have the image of him potentially being tough or being from the hood or the slums, which is also another reason why Drake is close or pretends to be close with his father, because his father's from Memphis, Tennessee. Now he can act like he jacks Memphis because Memphis is known to be a dangerous place. It is known to be wild. So the closest thing Drake has when it comes to being tough is his dad, even though his dad ain't tough, because his dad is a Stuart Little type of individual. All right? The closest thing he got to blackness is Memphis, and he ain't even from Memphis. So he needs to gravitate towards something to be successful, or being taken remotely serious by the masses of people who classify, the black experience as something ghetto and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So again, all of this acting, all of this fake mob boss nonsense is all coming from, hey, I need to maintain my legacy and relevancy, especially in this era of hip-hop, to be exact, but even in all eras of hip-hop, you had to be that person. You dig what I'm saying? You got to be that person. So again, Drake ain't from Houston, Atlanta, nor Vegas, but he had to jack certain areas to make it seem like, hey, yeah, I might be mixed. Yeah, I might have played in Degrassi, but also I have a hood side to me too, which would get most people's respect in the hip hop world. But like I keep saying, the black experience has been classified as ghetto and degenerate. So this is what people look for. This is why drill rap has been prominent for so many years, because this is what people are looking for. People want to see that nonsense. People want to see steppers. People want to hear about spinning the block. People want to hear this stuff. If they didn't, it wouldn't exist. It wouldn't still be relevant, right? People want to see that. You dig? Crazy. Oh, we got bozos in the chat. That's cool. Let me get you right too. You're gonna have to take 5. All right. See you tomorrow. All right. You can go make a shadow sandwich with your boy RT. RT said he want to make a shadow sandwich with you, champ. Are you down for that? Well, it doesn't matter. You down for it anyway. Sorry, champ. Yeah, go hug your shadow and his shadow. Pause. All right. Respectfully. Y'all be mad when I tell the truth. It's okay. Some people be upset when you tell the truth. Fact of the matter is, yeah, the hip hop genre as a collective, you know, people once again classify the black experience as degenerate and ghetto and hood. This is what it is. Drake has to pretend to be these things, because if he doesn't, people won't take him serious. He tries to do any hood thing possible. And guess what? When he don't get acceptance in the black world, what does he do next? Now he has to pretend that he's Mexican. See, when Drake tries to be these other nationalities, he goes to nationalities that have a track record of dangerous activity. For example, the Mexicans, cartels, Mexican mafia, things like that. He's trying to gravitate towards another nationality that has track records of doing criminal things. He wants to be Jamaican sometimes. Well, Jamaicans are also known for doing criminal things, like the Shower Posse. All right, we got Lennox and Belly. All these characters and you know, things that Jamaicans are known for. He got to classify in all types of degeneracy, all types of ghettos, even if it's Mexican, even if it's Jamaican. He don't care. This is the type of image he's trying to portray for the world. Right now, it's not hitting as much because he's been broken down to a science, so everybody sees through him like glass now. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Mystery Monk with another $2 in town taxes, who says we need a Danish drizzler. A Danish drizzler? We don't need no drizzler. You know? We don't need any drizzlers, to be honest. For me, I don't think we need any drizzler. We need the drizzle. We needed to stop the drizzler. All that drizzler stuff is out for me personally. I'm not gonna lie. Okay? I'm just gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all, gang. Just to keep it real, yeah. All this nonsense is nonsense. That's how I feel. Okay? All this nonsense is nonsense. And that's how the mayor feels about all this madness, to be honest with you. But yeah, this guy has to, you know what I'm saying? Crazy, man. Somebody says they want me to call in. Hold on. I got you. Let's see what let's see what this man has to say real quick. Hold on. Yo. Okay. What you wanted to say to the people, bro?
Am I on right now?
You're on. You live. Go ahead.
Oh man. All right, man. Hold on. So most people around the country know how fucking influential Lil Wayne was to the culture of hip hop. What they aren't that familiar with is his upbringing and the artists that were around him before he like blew up like that. So when you see BG, Juvenile, Turk, and all these people on stage with Lil Wayne, they are, well, BG specifically, they the reason Lil Wayne is who Lil Wayne is. And I don't feel like people are giving them credit for the role they played in Lil Wayne's ascent. Because before there was a Lil Wayne solo artist, there was a Hot Boys. And they threw that concert in Louisiana because they know that, you know what I'm saying, before there was a Millie, there was a Hot Boys album. And a lot of people, well, basically everybody in Louisiana that's a hip-hop fan, for the most part, knows about, you know, Lil Wayne being from New Orleans. But what they don't know is his career blowing up did a lot for the people that he came up with. And the people he came up with is like Manny Fresh, BG, Juvenile, like all of these people that he left behind to be a solo artist, they actually benefited from his, you know what I'm saying, departure from the group. And last night, you know what I'm saying, with that concert they went on, you know what I'm saying, it was basically a fucking Louisiana state fair, music-wise, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people have been talking about Lil Wayne and why he not fit for the Super Bowl and shit like that. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, Playboi Carti just got a most influential artist award. You know what I'm saying, for Ken Carson and Destroy Lonely.
Right.
Well, if Playboi Carti is getting an award 2024 for most influential, and Lil Wayne then brought us Drake, Lil Wayne then brought us Nicki Minaj, you know what I'm saying, he then brought us Tyga. Just all of these artists that are still relevant to today. And they're not just relevant, they selling out stadiums.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't really feel like people were doing Lil Wayne his proper justice by talking about his recent performances. Because the nigga already a legend, bro. Like, he going to go perform. He ain't performing for his legacy no more. It's just some extra bucks in his pocket. The dude is straight off of Nicki records, Drake records, Tiger records, his own records. You know what I'm saying? And he's straightened up his splits with Birdman. So now he ain't even got no problem with Birdman no more. So like my real thing was, you know what I'm saying, DJ Akademiks, he posted that one little clip of Kendrick performing. Nah, this me. Oh, yeah, nah, this me. But yeah, bro, like niggas was acting like Wayne just is stretch for the Super Bowl and shit like that. And that's not the case. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it had been 2013, 2014 and this shit happened, then yeah, okay, now we have a reason to be in uproar. But you know what I'm saying, this year, like Kendrick has the biggest W in hip hop, and he also has the #1 song on the Billboard charts for a long ass time. I don't think Lil Wayne was slighted. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't have the biggest year in hip hop. The biggest year in hip hop goes to Kendrick Lamar, because he gave Drake the hands on the mic. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, with him having the bigger year, I think people are talking about the bigger career, which Lil Wayne has obviously had.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know what I'm saying, I just don't feel like people are looking at it, this whole Lil Wayne Super Bowl shit, in the right lens. Like, yeah, he is one of the greatest rappers to ever grace Billboard. But is his year this year bigger than what Kendrick Lamar has done? No. So who makes more sense to perform at the Super Bowl, which is the biggest event in the fucking football spectrum? Kendrick Lamar. That's not taking anything away from Lil Wayne, but this year, all right, let's say if Block Boy JB, all right, let's say if Block Boy JB with the shoot, let's say if he had a hot year, right, and
hold on, bro.
he got selected for the Super
Hold
Bowl.
on, 1 second, 1 second. Y'all do know I'm not doing live call-ins. This is somebody that I actually know that called in. I never told y'all I was doing live call-ins, by the way. So basically what I want to say is the man is talking about, people are mad because Wayne, actually he did make his point a couple minutes ago. He's basically saying, the point of all of this madness with Wayne being mad that he got slighted is that he didn't get slighted. Kendrick is just a bigger artist right now. Pretty much. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not doing no live call-ins. This nigga texted me and I said call in because I know him. This title, look, if it was a call-in show, I'd put in live call-ins. Now, if you mad at the guest, then May don't know what to tell you, nigga. By the way. But continue. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. So like if this was Lil Uzi when he dropped the I Just Wanna Rock and he was selected for the Super Bowl performance, like we wouldn't hear none of this. You know what I'm saying? But I think what really plays in the Lil Wayne's corner is he's such a big artist. Like he basically like laps everybody that dropped or that came out in the 2010s. Like he's so much bigger than them.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is what we got to deal with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, long story short, you know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne was not slighted. In my honest opinion, he's a better mass artist than than Kendrick is. But he didn't have the bigger year than Kendrick has had this year. You know what I'm saying? He had the feature with Corday. They went hard. And he actually had a feature on a DJ Premier song that had
which was fire, by the way.
Very fire. You know what I'm saying? He also had the best verse on that DJ Premier track. And he also had Rick Ross on it. You know what I'm saying? After the beat. So I don't really think there's anything there for Kendrick and Lil Wayne to beef over. I think the people are making this bigger than what it actually is because we know where Lil Wayne stands in hip hop history.
Right.
I just feel like motherfuckers want some more beef, so they try to instigate that. But you know what I'm saying? Wayne ain't the type of artist. Like, he's not. Like, Lil Wayne, he did Pusha T when he came after Drake and shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He jabbed at Jay-Z on that, talking about baby money. I got your baby money. Kidnap your bitch, get there how much I love my lady money or whatever the fuck he said.
Right.
Like, Lil Wayne, he's not no battle rapper, bro. But if you come after his people, he gonna say something to you. And in 2024, I don't think that's grounds for a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like the hottest nigga in music right then should be that. Now, that's not to say that Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying, doesn't have the catalog to do a Super Bowl, but he ain't done one up to this point for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And I really feel like his performance at Lil Weezyanna Fest, like that shit was what people expect from Lil Wayne, not the WrestleMania shit. So, you know what I'm saying? If Lil Wayne was to perform at the Super Bowl, we would get that Lil Weezyanna Fest Wayne, not the WrestleMania Wayne. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just want people to get off Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Because what he just did in Louisiana last night, like no other artist from the city from the state can do it. Kendrick, I mean, excuse me, not Kendrick, but Kevin Gates can't pull it off. Boosie can't pull it off. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can pull it off. But
I mean, YoungBoy might be an arguable exception.
Why would you say that?
Well, YoungBoy is huge, and everybody loves YoungBoy. Now, I'm not saying that he would do the same, but I don't know nothing about NBA YoungBoy's performance at all. I don't know nothing about no NBA YoungBoy performing on stage. I know YoungBoy is gigantic, and that's as far as I can say. Now, would he receive the same accolades? Probably not. He ain't been around long enough for all that. But point being, I mean, he'll definitely pull people out to come out, though. I'll say that. It's YoungBoy.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
Yeah, bro. YoungBoy would be the artist to bring some, you know what I'm saying? Like, YoungBoy would be the person to bring, like, Fredo Bangs and, you know what I'm saying? Like, them younger artists from Louisiana up to the stage and shit like that.
Right.
But for a Hot Boys reunion, like, these niggas we talking about are, like, not in the Rudy Poo niggas in hip-hop, bro. Like, we talking about BG. We talking about Juvenile. We talking about Manny Fresh. Like, these dudes, like, while they might not be in top 10 of lyricism or nothing like that, in the South, these niggas hold a lot of space.
Right. Hold on a second. So, let me get the people together. First of all, let me explain something to you, rug sleepers. This is my content. And since it's my content, here's what I'm about to do. 86K second fitness, right? You go in the fitness room. I don't know who you are, nor do I care. You don't tell me how to do my content, but I'm about to tell you to fix your shoulders for me real quick. All right? Let's get some melons on them shoulders.
Fitness. Oh, man.
Oh, champ. Niggas try to tell me how to run my content. Nigga, who is you? I don't know you. You thought you was important? Well, guess what? Your shadow might think you are. I don't know you, gang. All right? Don't tell me how to run my content, nigga. I'll do what I want. The hell? Who are you strangers and where did y'all come from? All right. I don't know y'all. All right. I'm about to give you recreation since that rug got your brain contaminated. I don't know what's in your rug, gang. It might be time to sweep that rug mattress you got that you be laying on all the time. All right. I think you got particles in your brain. But we gonna send you to the fitness room and get you together. Don't trip. All right. But continue. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. So that shit last night, bro, like, if you ain't grow up on this shit, like, it's just another concert to you. You know what I'm saying? It's basically another Tyler the Creator concert. You know what I'm saying? What's the little yearly shit he be throwing called?
Yearly? What, you talking about Rolling Loud?
No. The Tyler the Creator concert that he throw like every
that
year.
Palooza thing? I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. That ain't the name, but you know.
Nigga, it's close enough, nigga. I don't know the name, but goddamn it, we in the right territory, though.
But yeah, bro, Lil Wayne has an annual concert in Louisiana, New Orleans specifically. You know what I'm saying? And he's been doing it for a while now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, man. Like, the South and the North, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got no beef or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just what niggas listen to. So, like, down here, like, BG is a legend. You know what I'm saying? Go up north, I don't know if niggas was bumping BG like that.
BG is for certain individuals. You talk about BG, like, not everybody bumped BG. People don't know about BG, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because when he came out of prison, he went on a run as far as like making music. Like, he was rapping on for Sexy Red beats and all this, and it was fire. Don't get it twisted, but nobody gave a damn. Like, again, it's all about who the people know. Everything is clout nowadays. So if people don't really know about you, or if you ain't making no noise, the people ain't really that anticipated. So even me seeing BG still cook after getting out of prison for all those years, it wasn't well received, at least by the majority of people. If you wasn't really a BG fan or you wasn't around during those times, then you probably don't really know too much about BG. Especially, you know, when he and honestly what messed him up too, which really didn't mess him up, was people were trying to throw mook rumors on BG because of his him getting his hair done after prison and all this weird stuff. So you got that narrative in the air. But once it's a bad narrative in the air, everything goes left anyway. So that's the issue with BG right now.
Yeah, but not to stray from the main topic.
But go ahead.
Lil Wayne could definitely do the Super Bowl. I don't know if it would be, you know what I'm saying, PG friendly, you know what I'm saying? But to say he don't have the content to do the Super Bowl is folly.
It's not even about that. I think the problem with Wayne is, number one, it's the substance usage. His voice ain't the same no more. So I don't know how it's gonna translate on TV. Not saying that he would mess up, because I mean he possibly could. It's just I don't think a lot of his songs don't translate on a global level like they used to. I think a Millie's a big record. There's big records, but to be very honest, a lot of those songs might not translate on a Super Bowl stage right now, based on just what the people want. Especially since he been out the loop.
Right? So you say that. But the majority of Super Bowl ticket people, well, first of all, the people that can afford Super Bowl tickets, they know Lil Wayne music. Like, you would see the difference between Playboy Cardi performing at the Super Bowl and
Playboy Cardi can't perform at the Super Bowl. That wouldn't happen. Bro,
this is what I'm saying.
His demographic can't afford those tickets.
That is true. But what I also say is the people that can afford the Super Bowl tickets, that's really what I was saying. They know Lil Wayne's music. Like that 30 to whatever the fuck age, yeah, they are big Lil Wayne fans. And I feel like they would want to see that, you know what I'm saying, just because they grew up on Lil Wayne music. Now, there's an age gap between Lil Wayne and Kendrick Lamar to where, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the age gap ain't even that big. That's the crazy part. Well, or let's talk about them or the fan base.
No, I'm talking about them as artists. Like, they don't have a big age
gap. Yeah, they don't have a big age gap at all.
But when Kendrick music started actually getting, like, played and shit like that,
Wayne was out of his prime already.
Yeah, Lil Wayne was already being touted as the best rapper alive type shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So with Lil Wayne having that OG status like that, and Kendrick basically did a fucking Carter project on C4 beats and shit like that, like, bro, like, there's really, they don't have no beef. It's media influence and shit like that. But can Lil Wayne do the Super Bowl? Yes.
Nah, I don't think he could do it, bro. I don't, and the reason being because he's gonna get roasted. What's gonna happen if I'm gonna tell you what would happen if Wayne ever did the Super Bowl?
See, bro, niggas tried to roast Lil Wayne for his performance last night.
They definitely roasted him for his performance last night too. But go ahead.
Yeah, bro. But my thing is, like, I don't see what y'all are roasting. Like, bro, Lil Wayne is like 44 years old. He performing this shit, you know what I'm saying, from his like 20s and 30s. You know what I'm saying? I don't really feel like he did that bad.
It's a preference, bro. But you don't feel like he did that bad. Everybody else might feel different. So it's all perspective. But the main perspective.
But here's the thing, right?
But go ahead.
Like, bro, Weezyanna Fest was like 30,000 people sold out.
As it should. It's in Louisiana and it's Lil Wayne. It should be sold out.
This is what I'm trying to say. Like, you don't hear Lil Wayne in those he can't sell tickets conversations because it's not true. Lil Wayne sells out everywhere he goes. You know what I'm saying? So this whole narrative that people don't want to see Wayne is false. It's very fucking false. Because when's the last time you heard about Lil Wayne not being able to sell out a concert?
He definitely gonna sell out concerts.
It's
still someone who's considered to be a GOAT. So he's gonna sell out regardless, as he should. The only issue is
my thing, bro.
The only issue is, again, the people don't like his performance as of late. They don't like his voice. They don't like his voice control. They think he sounds like an evil lizard on stage. So because of these things, they ain't really trying to see Wayne like that. Not only that, he ain't really been as dominant, or I guess you could say as relevant versus a Kendrick Lamar. But in general, the people don't want to see Wayne. Just right now, the people ain't trying to see Wayne.
Well, they might not be trying to see Wayne, but they also not trying to listen to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers either. Like,
that's also true. People do not want to hear Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. You are not lying. Go continue.
Yeah, bro. Like, we sitting here talking about this shit, and I'll chill. Oh man. Like, yeah, we sitting here talking about Lil Wayne and Kendrick Lamar, but most of the slaps people know from Kendrick Lamar is on Good Kid, Mad City, and he done had like 4 albums since then. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say Kendrick Lamar is irrelevant, but what I am saying is, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the hits and the shit that people jump around to for Kendrick Lamar, it's like old music. You know what I'm saying? And then we talk about Lil Wayne not being relevant right now. Shit, most of his hits. Shit, didn't, you know what I'm saying? Most of Lil Wayne hits was in like the early 2000s and the early 2010s. You know what I'm saying? So like, what are we doing here? Like, are we measuring Kendrick's commercial success to Lil Wayne's? Because that's not even a conversation.
It ain't even about that. It's about who was most dominant throughout the years. Like, they going on who's really running rap. We have to understand that Billboard barely has any hip hop records on it. It's been overtaken by country music and some type of pop stuff, or whatever you want to call it. On top of thought raps, you know, little thought raps that been going global as of late. But you also have to realize Kendrick is the only rapper who was in Billboard top 10 for so long. And maybe Future. Cardi and them, they did their little numbers. But they have had nowhere near the success of a Future and Kendrick Lamar. Shit, Future could do the Super Bowl too at the same time. They pick Future over Wayne, to be fair. And Future got a miraculous amount of bangers. I believe Future be in the Super Bowl before Wayne ever could be there. Only because Futures had such longevity and always is in a conversation.
I feel that. I feel like the people that can afford Super Bowl tickets, like that. Honestly, that's why I would disagree with you right there. Because, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers that can afford Super Bowl tickets, they not really on the Future like they on Wayne. Like, bro, Wayne is like a 3-decade artist type shit. Like, we was listening to Lollipop in the 2000s. You know what I'm saying? We was listening to goddamn everything in the 2010s, especially early 2010.
Hold on. Let me stop you real quick. Yo, this is not a Drake stand. Let's not make these assumptions. Y'all building false narratives, nigga. Let's be very clear. This is not a Drake stand. Can we please kill that right now? This ain't even, man. Bro is not a Drake stand or a fan of Drake. Let's be very clear here. Actually, this person might have had more involvement in the industry than a lot of y'all. Believe it or not. He just got his own stance on it. That's it. You can't tell a nigga not to have his own stance and just automatically call the nigga a Drake supporter. That doesn't make sense, y'all. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. All right, this is not a child. This is a grown ass man. This is not a child. What the hell? Nigga, I don't have kids on my phone, nigga. If you're not a niece or nephew, there ain't no children on my phone, gang. By the way, but continue.
Yeah, son. Has Kanye ever performed at the Super Bowl?
No, he could though. Oh, Ye could
He
definitely do.
could.
Oh, Kanye could easily do the Super Bowl, bro. That's just it. He probably never will. He might not ever do the Super Bowl, but he also could do the Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
Bro, there's a lot of artists that are like big artists that haven't done the Super Bowl that are qualified to do it, but haven't done it. You know what I'm saying? So let's not single out Lil Wayne like he's the only artist that's capable of doing the fucking Super Bowl that ain't done it. Like, just because it's in New Orleans, like, let's not do that. Like, we all know Lil Wayne can do the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Kanye can do the Super Bowl. He never did it.
Right.
Motherfucking LL Cool J can do the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
LL Cool J cannot do the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, champ. That's not happening. But wait, before we get to the next thing. Salute to Natalia K with the $5 in town taxes was aesthetics to the clear people and their brands bringing in revenue. It's Kendrick. Oh, yeah, for sure. Bro, LL Cool J can never do a Super Bowl. I'm sorry. Listen, LL Cool and all, but nobody wants to see no goddamn LL Cool J or no Super Bowl, that is. All right, love LL is cool and all that. Legend. Nigga, you cannot be in the Super Bowl, nigga. Nobody want to hear LL at the Super Bowl game. I'm sorry. That's not going to happen, shit. Bro, you at that point, you might as well bring KRS-One at the Super Bowl. And nobody wants to see that, all champ. KRS-One at the Super Bowl is just a nightmare waiting to happen. Nobody want to get jiggy to no KRS, nigga. All right? It's not about to be lit. Now, LL definitely got a little bit more bangers, but I don't think LL is doing that Super Bowl, nigga. You can't turn on the Super Bowl here. It's jingling, baby. Go ahead, girl. It's jingling, baby. Nobody want to hear that. I'm sorry. Now, maybe it's a certain age group. But you got it. There's young people watching. They're going to be confused. They don't want to hear that, gang. I'm sorry. LL. No. It's going to be a no game. It's going to be a no. He can't do the Super Bowl, bro. He can't do the Super Bowl. No LL. Wayne.
Yeah, no LL.
I feel like this is how I feel like. I feel like Wayne could have did the Super Bowl, but it would have had to been in the prime of Wayne's career. I feel like the prime of Wayne's career, he could have did it. Now I don't feel like he can do it.
Right? Don't let me look at these 1990s Super Bowl performers, and it's like Metallica and
nigga, it's Milli Vanilli or something. It'd be like, Milli Vanilli. If Milli Vanilli was a Super Bowl performance, that would have been nasty work. Hold up.
No, I'm gonna look these niggas up right now.
Droopy says the $4.99 in town taxes. Kanye with a mic at halftime is a risk to national security. That's the only reason he probably won't be able to perform at a Super Bowl, because they don't trust him. He might do something drastic that might cost them. So they're not even trying to take that risk. And plus, he got a history of you know what. So they're not really jacking it right now. See, the chat said, now we don't want to see LL at the Super Bowl. Nah, again, that's not going to go down, Chan. You dig? Nah, I mean, I think Wayne can do a Super Bowl healthy, but how is it going to be received is the question. How will it be received? That's what it's about. How the people going to receive that, though, is the main question.
All right, so in 1990, they had the Salute to New Orleans and 40th anniversary of Peanuts. Interesting. There's no Lil Wayne here because Lil Wayne wasn't rapping yet. Let me see here. All right, 91, New Kids on the Block, and Disney characters going on, blah, blah.
New Kids on the Block was a Super Bowl performance in 91?
Yep.
They were kind of big at the time, but they probably ain't have too many songs.
That's a fact. 92, Gloria Estefan. Hold on, wait. Olympic figure skaters Brian Botano and Dorothy Hamill.
Who the hell is that? Who?
Them ain't even no artists.
Nigga, you said they have figure skaters at the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
These niggas have no music?
Skaters and the University of Minnesota marching band.
What the hell? Niggas had a marching band?
Okay. Now they really should have gave Lil Wayne shit.
Nigga, what? You just told me they had a talent show for halftime, nigga.
Oh man.
You said niggas said they had a talent show with no judges.
Oh man. Gloria Estefan, Olympic figure skaters, Brian Botano and Dorothy Hamill, members of the 1980 U.S. Olympic hockey team.
Man, who the hell will give a damn about some hockey? Niggas had hockey for the halftime show, nigga?
For the Super Bowl, nigga, yo.
Oh, nah, they wasn't lit back then. What the hell was going on?
Oh, look, Della Reese said no one is saying Wayne doesn't have the catalog, but his stage presence and performance right now is not at that level. Halftime is not just for people in the stadium, blah, 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 blah.
No, that's true. I mean, it's for everybody. You know, whoever's watching, there's more people watching than that's actually in the goddamn arena. That's for sure. So,
well, guess what? I guarantee you this. I bet if Lil Wayne popped out at the motherfucking Super Bowl, you're going to hear more yeses and oh my gods than
bro, they said
get off the stages.
They said before 1994, the Super Bowl halftime shows was cheeks, wasn't fire.
I'm getting up 93. See, they capping 93. It was Michael Jackson, which I got to say to that.
Okay, so it wasn't 94. It was actually 93.
Okay, yeah, in 93 it was Michael Jackson, and that's probably what they're talking about.
Okay, so Michael Jackson set the tone for it to be more lit because they had nonsense going on before then. These niggas had Jared from Subway performing at the Super Bowl, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Because 94, who the fuck? Okay, Rockin' Country Sunday was the theme. Clinton Black, Tanya Tucker, Travis Tritt, and the Jews. Who the
fuck are these niggas?
Okay.
Watch it.
I'm looking at the chat to see if they know who these niggas is. Y'all know these niggas?
I don't know who the hell them niggas is. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I'm saying?
They said those is big country stars, so they could keep that.
Those are really big country stars. You know,
country, I'm good on that.
Together.
Hey, listen, nigga, you get this. They didn't want to have Tim McGraw at the goddamn Super Bowl, nigga. I'm good on that, nigga. I don't want to hear no honky tonk, this, that, and nah, I'm good on that, gang. Just need real music.
See, okay, famous country singers. Okay, thank you for saying that. Because my whole point was, nationally, motherfuckers not listening to Kendrick Lamar like that. So Lil Wayne would have been a better national choice. But the motherfuckers started talking about this
now.
Hip hop.
He would be a good national choice now.
Yes.
No, he wouldn't,
We're
bro.
talking about the demographic of the Super Bowl.
It don't matter though. You gotta realize his name already in bad. Like, here's the thing: you gotta realize because Wayne already ain't in a good place with media and the masses of people based on past performances. They don't really give a damn if he perform or not. That's the problem. The people don't care that much if Wayne performs or not. They really want to see Kendrick. To be quite honest, it ain't that many people that want to give a damn that Kendrick, if not Kendrick, but if Wayne performs or not. It's only a select few people. Now, Louisiana is different. That's where he's from. Obviously, people are way more catered to Wayne out there than anywhere else. But the fact of the matter is, if we're going to say the entire United States of America, they don't give a damn if Wayne perform at the goddamn Super Bowl, but they will roast that nigga if his performance is trash. And probably intend on doing so off rip if it's ass anyway.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to Kendrick Lamar, he's not known to be a trash performer and has always gave 1,000%. So he's respected in that light. It's all performance based. Wayne is Wayne, yes, on a musical tip, but if we just talk about pure performance, the people ain't jacking Wayne's performances. Yes, they respect him as an artist, as a lyricist, as a legend. But when it comes to the on-stage presence, they don't like it. They not rocking with it. They rather see Kendrick because Kendrick has definitely put on more of a show and has a track record of great shows, especially with the pop-out show as of recently. So when you compare Kendrick's most recent performance to Wayne's, 10 times out of 10 people going to pick Kendrick. That's just a fact.
I think you're right. I honestly think you're right. Because this Lil Wayne performance at Louisiana, that nigga ain't did that shit. He ain't performed like that in a while.
Right.
Like, I really think that him getting skipped for the Super Bowl lit a fire under his ass. And now he's back to performing like he's fucking 25, 30 type shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing. Like, now that I done said this, and, you know what I'm saying, Lil Wayne then got on wax, somebody, it was his fault. You know what I'm saying, that he didn't get chosen for the performance. Right. He's really taking responsibility for that. You know what I'm saying? And accountability is them, because this is one of the biggest artists ever.
That's why I think it's PR stuff, though. Like, I don't think he really give a damn. Wayne don't give a damn if he performing or not, man. That nigga just wants some goddamn lean. Whoever's in his ears mad because Wayne performing would have gave them the opportunity to go on the stage. That's why they really tight. That's why Nicki's mad. That's why Stunner's mad. That's why Drake is mad.
But bro, niggas in the chat talking about just stop, bro, et cetera, et cetera. Like, son, okay, this is turning into like a regional thing, bro, because most of you niggas that's saying this shit right now, like, y'all are Lil Wayne fans, first and foremost. But beyond being Lil Wayne fans, like, if Lil Wayne came to y'all city and you ain't a broke ass nigga, you going to that concert. It's just facts. If you from that era, bro, like, this was the soundtrack to your fucking life. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? For y'all to be like, oh, man, he ain't Super Bowl performance ready. Okay, nigga. Bro, one nigga went out there on the Super Bowl stage and he was drunk as fuck. Like, I don't know.
Who the hell, who went on the Super Bowl stage drunk as hell?
Bro, I'd have to look it up, son.
Yeah, I gotta know who went on the Super Bowl stage out their mind.
I'd have to look it up, bro. But niggas done been on the Super Bowl stage drunk, son. And all of a sudden, Wayne is a terrible pick. I just don't agree with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with him being a terrible pick. Do I agree with Kendrick being chosen over him? Yes. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying, I actually cut for Wayne. But Kendrick has definitely, is he the definite better performer? Yes. But I think the nostalgia of, like, Lil Wayne music is, like, so good. Like, he could do no wrong on the Super Bowl stage.
Bro, unfortunately, they would have put Meg Thee Stallion over Wayne. I'm not gonna lie to you. Unfortunately, the reality of the situation is Sexy Red would have got chosen over Wayne. And I despise Sexy Red, but this would have happened. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Salute to Natalia K with $5 in town taxes, who says, who would you choose, Lil Wayne and Sexy Red versus Kendrick and Doja? I don't want to see Doja Cat, first of all. I don't want to see Doja Cat.
If that's the situation, I'm choosing Lil Wayne and Sexy Red.
I don't want to see Sexy Red, so Wayne is automatically out. That's already out. I don't want to see airborne diseases in the sky. All right, it's not what I want.
Here's the thing, right?
Wait, what?
About the Super Bowl, we're talking about hits. Lil Wayne and Sexy Red has more hits than Doja right now.
Hey, look, Doja Cat and Kendrick gonna outsell them. Unfortunately, this is what's gonna happen. Doja way bigger than Sexy Red, believe it or not. She way bigger than Sexy Red. Doja Cat got way more hits than Sexy Red too, and was out before Sexy Red. So I ain't gonna lie to you.
I agree with you on the hits.
Do you better check Doja Cat stuff. And I hate Doja Cat too, but the fact of the matter is this. Doja Cat got way more over Sexy Red. I promise you. Sexy Red didn't even sell out her tour. She was struggling. She was struggling to sell out her tour, bro. She was struggling to sell out her tour, and she fails on Billboard. Her Billboard status is terrible. At least Doja Cat been top 10 Billboard for quite a few times. Doja Cat music be making moves.
This is what I'm saying, right? So even with it, right? All right. So if for the Super Bowl, here's what we talk about: motherfuckers at the Super Bowl are not deep hip hop fans and nothing like that. So we talking about hits at the halftime show. Sexy Red finna get up there with that bomb, 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 bomb. And then Lil Wayne gonna get up there with that everything else. And motherfuckers gonna be so out of their fucking mind. Like, bro. Like, Kendrick get up there with the swim pools and the backseat freestyle and that levitate, levitate, levitate. It's not gonna do.
He got way more songs than that though. He got so many other records. Like,
bro,
he got a verse. He got so many other. He got DNA.
Bro, this is Lil Wayne we talking about, bro. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, Lil Wayne, son.
They don't care. That's what I'm trying to think. They don't care though. The point I'm trying to make for you is that they don't give a damn. They don't care, bro.
I'm talking about worldwide status, bro. And
they still don't care.
Nigga talking about I'm 100% in my feelings. Nigga, you 100% fake. Shut the fuck up. So we talking about Lil Wayne versus Kendrick. Bro, hits Lil Wayne. Performance, Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? Who has the better year? Kendrick Lamar. So, you know what I'm saying? I've already said that Kendrick Lamar was the smartest choice. I'm just saying this nigga Lil Wayne has his own fucking festival in Louisiana every fucking year. And you don't see nobody complaining about Lil Wayne's performance. Granted,
nigga, they not going to complain. He's in his hometown. Why would they complain? They don't give a damn.
But see, this was the first year that it was on Amazon Music. And the only people I saw complain was niggas trying to go viral on Twitter.
I mean, there's still people complaining, saying that his performance was trash. And like, people are hitting me up early this morning, showing me footage. I'm like, well, this doesn't look too appealing, and this would not hit well on a Super Bowl stage. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, Yang came out there with a tie, a button up, and goggles, looking like Doc Ock from Spider-Man. I didn't know what he was doing. Now, this had nothing to do with anything. I mean, people dress weird anyway. I mean, all these celebrities kind of dress weird. But coming out with goggles and a button up and a tie is kind of goddamn insane. I will say that. It's pretty wild. That's pretty wild, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Goggles, dress shirt, times a tie is wild. I'll see that.
They just said this dude seems like all he knows is New Orleans.
Well, I will say that this will only hit in Louisiana. It ain't gonna hit nowhere else like it hit Louisiana, because this is the home. People grew up on the music. They're not gonna complain about Wayne. Even if Wayne's performance was bad, they're gonna act like it's the best performance ever because it's Wayne. He gets that respect. I mean, you can have a bad performance and still get respect just because
do you
are.
Do you remember that Lil Wayne performance this year where nigga was talking about he was performing the motto and he put out his OVO chain?
Yeah.
He was like, they don't like us. They don't like us. Like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, Lil Wayne is these niggas OG, bro. Like,
I mean, you're right. You're not lying about none of that. But here's the problem. The problem is people don't give a damn. That's the problem. The point we trying to make is this is all great, accolades and all that. But guess what? The United States of America, the people, the algorithm does not give a damn. Is Wayne great? Sure.
Right. You right. They just
people
care about
don't
a nigga got
give
his head split in a rap battle.
A damn.
And that's what we want to see.
They don't give a damn about Wayne. What Wayne gotta go. They just don't want to see him at the Super Bowl. They don't care. They rather see Kendrick. That's why he got chosen in the first place, because they know.
Oh, this the nigga that won the rap battle. Yeah, we want to see him.
He's the MVP. He just out platinum Drake. He just killed Drake with his most successful record with a diss record. He literally outsold this man's best record. And people are angry at that. But people are also like, well, damn, if he can make a diss record that can literally outshine Drake and outsell his best song on record, or most successful song on record, oh, this nigga must be that guy. Because Not Like Us is way more successful than Hotline Bling is.
And now that I can speak freely, like Kendrick Lamar's stage presence, he has never taken that lightly. Like it was him by himself on stage for a little bit. And then once the nigga recouped and shit like that, it was immediately all about like black people type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like his whole stage performance with the niggas that be on stage stepping with him and shit like that. And then he be having like the crunk dances and shit and all of that.
Right.
Like, bro, like he always planned on doing that. But when he recouped from Good Kid, Mad City, like that shit was in full fucking force, son. Like, the Pimple Butterfly, the Untitled shit. Like, as soon as that nigga recouped, I bet that nigga was in the office like, all right, bet. Here's what we finna do. Black people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, none of that nigga music these days sounds like Good Kid, Mad City. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
I really respect Kendrick for that. And I actually appreciate him being at the Super Bowl, because black shit is going to be all over everybody's face. Like, from the people that's dancing on stage to the musicians, everybody finna be black. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that for the culture. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really see a L for the culture, because Kendrick Lamar is all about that black shit. And you finna get like a double dose of it at the Super Bowl. But I just don't feel like niggas is acting like Lil Wayne is a bad choice for the Super Bowl, and I don't see that.
It's your opinion.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see him being a bad choice. I'm not saying that he should have been chosen over Kendrick, but yeah, bro, he's definitely not the worst person you could have on the stage at the Super Bowl. Let's cut this shit out.
And
I'm not flip-flopping, bro. Like, niggas talking about I'm flip-flopping, I'm hurting their ears. Bro, I never said Kendrick was a bad choice for the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, they think that anybody who has their own opinion gotta be a Drake fan. Don't assume that. Because there's a bunch of weirdo Kendrick supporters too. Some of y'all are weirdos. I'm gonna keep saying it.
Queen.
I don't listen.
Wayne got the key to the city 8-9 years ago. Like, they didn't honor him.
We got a comment from Miss Jackson 75 with $10. She said Super Bowl is a worldwide audience. K-Dot is hot, safe commercially. It has more eyes on him. The NFL wants that look. It's all about business and money. Kendrick brings that money. He's way more better for business. I will say that. That's 100% facts. And Droopy says it's about to be revealed. The us is the US. Okay, champ. Salute to you. Paying your town taxes. Like I said before, they're weird Kendrick fans. A lot of these woke fake Kendrick fans, I think they're fake Kendrick fans, are weird because they think that Kendrick is out here doing some type of anti-Illuminati campaign, which is really dumb because niggas don't know what the hell the Illuminati is. They just assuming that everyone that's a higher up or that has money is a part of some type of a Masonic order of a Eurocentric based thing. And To some extent, that is true. But nigga, this nigga not going against the program like y'all think. Y'all just weird. And that's it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, look.
Go ahead.
Queen, I see your comments. All you have to do is go on YouTube and look up Lil Wayne Keys to the City. And a video gonna pop up from 9 years ago when he actually got it. Now, why they re-gave it to him? Who knows? Maybe they felt bad about the Super Bowl shit.
Hey, bro.
But
they gave Fat Joe the keys. I think they gave Fat
it
Joe the keys to
ago.
the city too before, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they just gave Fat Joe the keys. Remember, they gave Fat Joe the keys to the city. He didn't deserve it. I don't know what the hell they doing giving him the keys to the city. But he also got keys to the city. I'm just saying. But continue. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know why motherfuckers are acting like I am in charge of giving motherfuckers keys to the city. The nigga got the key 10 years ago, bro. It's on YouTube. It's like an 8-9 year.
They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn about them keys, bro. That's the problem. That's the problem. They don't care.
Don't shoot the messenger, bro. The nigga didn't have the key to the city from like a decade ago.
What they basically saying is outside of Louisiana, Wayne ain't that important.
Niggas is tripping now.
He's important to certain cities, but at the same time, I mean, yeah, he's important, but just like he sold out in Louisiana, he might not sell out in another place. Feel me?
Yeah, but you ain't never heard no story about Lil Wayne not being able to sell no tickets.
He's a huge artist. He should be selling tickets. If not, then that's a problem.
Thank you. So, all right, let's leave it there. Right?
Hey, the people just mad because they think you're going against the grain, champ.
You know what I'm saying? Sexy Rick. Let's look at a big artist in today's market versus a Lil Wayne, right? So we know two artists have struggled to sell tickets with them being big as shit. Lil Baby and Sexy Red.
Little Baby, you know why he ain't selling like that.
Mm-hmm. And then we got Sexy Red.
Mystery Monk with $5 in town taxes says people really hoping Immortal Technique gets brought out by Kendrick, saying they're anti-Illuminati when really they're anti-job application. You're right about that. There's some people doing real bad. You know how I feel about the rug sleepers. I feel some type way about that. Right? We not into the poor righteous teachings.
Why the fuck would Kendrick bring out Immortal Technique over?
He's joking, bro. He's trying to make fun of people who are woke Kendrick fans. And we got Miss Justice with $10 in town taxes. She says,
keys to the city if I pay enough for it. No, you can't.
What the hell?
I'm sorry.
Okay. Miss Justice, $10 in town taxes. They said Lil Wayne had a teleprompter on stage so he can remember his lyrics. Is that facts? I hope he didn't do that.
Bro, you know how the artists have the screens on stage that like playing their lyrics while the song going on and shit like that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, Lil Wayne be having it sometimes, but at Weezyanna Fest, like, no, there was none of that. It was just straight speakers, beat, and Lil Wayne.
Yeah, I mean, if you bring a Immortal if they want to bring Immortal Technique, that's a good way to make people leave the Super Bowl. Immortal Technique, nigga, throw that away. We don't want to. That's something we all agree that we don't want to see that. Yeah, I think it could go somewhere with them. You gotta go somewhere with them goddamn librarian dungeon raps, champ. All right,
man, we ain't trying to watch no documentary.
Nah, we good on that. We don't want to hear none of that nonsense, nigga. We don't want to hear no Paul Masson music. Throw it away.
Niggas said they want the lyrical miracle.
Them niggas want some real extra nerd rap. They want the nerd rap. You can't have nerd rap at the Super Bowl, champ.
Oh man.
There ain't no nerd rap at the Super Bowl game. That's not gonna happen.
No, nigga. Nothing above IQ 35.
I don't want to hear. The niggas don't want to hear about Afghanistan and like, nah, we good.
Yeah.
We don't want to hear about 9/11 in rhyme form. We don't want to hear all that.
Oh, man.
Nigga gonna talk about old redundant conspiracy theories that we already know.
Yeah, nigga. 9/11 was the inside joke.
You know about 9/11 and how Will Smith is mook and all this weird stuff.
Oh man.
Yeah, we good on that.
Oh man.
We good on that. Somebody said I'd rather see KRS-One than Wayne. You might smoke something. You smoking bad stuff. KRS-One at the Super Bowl is a bad look. That's never gonna happen. You're better off having LL. But if you say KRS-One belongs in the KRS-One at the Super Bowl, are you insane? That nigga, they will get 10,000 views max worldwide. They do that. You must want to empty. They must want to empty. Nigga, them Super Bowl tickets will be $20, nigga. They'll downgrade. They'll downgrade the Super Bowl tickets for that. Nigga, let KRS be the Super Bowl halftime show. Nigga, them tickets will be $2. $2 for front seat.
Hell no, nigga. They ain't let niggas at the stadium. You gotta watch from the outside.
Nigga, you gotta have free tickets to the Super Bowl of KRS. Nigga, that is literally a soup kitchen performance, nigga. That is the equivalent of catering to the needy, nigga. I'm not gonna lie.
That nigga gonna be rapping to y'all.
Will Smith really could do a Super Bowl. That's the crazy part. Will Smith could do a Super Bowl. He could.
That's a fact.
Yeah, he could. Actually, now that we thinking of it, Will Smith could definitely do a Super Bowl. For sure. Yeah, he could. Niggas talking about KRS-One. Nigga, we're good, bro. The world is all right.
It's just so crazy that Lil Wayne rapped about Will Smith and we sitting there talking about him.
Will get it before Wayne. I'll tell you that.
Now that you're right.
LL is not performing at the Super Bowl, y'all. Cut it out. I don't give a damn if he still got it. That don't mean nothing, nigga. Nobody wants to see that. Nigga, we won't hear them 80s beats. Nigga, you think Mama Said Knock You Out gonna raise the roof at the state at the goddamn halftime show? You can't be serious. You think doing it well is gonna blow off the roof at a Super Bowl halftime show? I got news for you, gang. The mayor got news for you. It's not gonna happen. Sorry. Jay-Z could do a Super Bowl easily, obviously. Kanye could do one easily. But Nas can't do a Super Bowl. Nasir Jones cannot do a Super Bowl ever. No, it's not gonna happen. See, you gotta pick the people who really got hits like that.
Yeah, Super Bowl is about hits.
So you can't get LL. You can't get KRS-One and all these old people. You can't even get MC Hammer, and MC Hammer is dope, but you can't get MC Hammer at the Super Bowl. I'm sorry. Not now. It's a different era. It's not the same. Like, you have to have somebody that's modern for relevancy. You can't get an MC
Hammer.
Hammer.
Good ass point. I don't think Nas could do the Super Bowl.
Hell no, he can't do the damn Super Bowl. What songs do he have? He can't do the Super Bowl. He's a great lyricist. Great rapper, but he ain't no performance turn up type artist where we can. No, somebody said Little Kim. Hell no, Little Kim can't do the Super Bowl.
But I'm sitting here thinking, does Nas have the hits to do the Super Bowl?
No, he doesn't have any hits to do the Super Bowl with. Not one. He don't got one song that could be. Not one song. Nas is not for the Super Bowl. He cannot perform at the Super Bowl unless he does a song with Lil Nas X. Unfortunately, yeah. And that's just being honest. Nigga say he could perform Ether. No, the hell he can't perform Ether. Nigga, he'll get. You guys are nuts. Talk about he could perform Ether at the Super Bowl.
Queen said Nelly could. That's a fact.
Nelly could definitely perform at the Super Bowl. So you gotta think about this. You're talking about a global artist. Nas could never do it. I don't know what this fool said before. Perform Ether. You sound insane. I don't know what you're smoking. No one wants to hear Ether at the Super Bowl. It's not. And no. We're talking about music that gets you hype, dance music, things like that.
Said Ice Cube did Ice Cube did the World Series. Nas did no.
Ice Cube cannot do the Super Bowl. I don't know what y'all think this is. Ice Cube don't got nothing for the Super Bowl. T-Pain don't got nothing for the Super Bowl. Actually, I'm lying. T-Pain could do the Super Bowl, but he can't. But go ahead.
Bro, a nigga brought up the World Series. You're not doing a concert at the World Series.
Don't nobody give a damn about no damn World Series performance, bro. What are you talking about? Nigga said, well, he did perform at the World Series. Nigga, don't nobody give a damn about us. Bro, the World Series is all about baseball. Nobody gives a damn about who did any musical acts at the Super Bowl. That's like somebody giving a damn about someone who did a musical act at the NBA Finals. Nobody actually cares.
Hey, nigga, who sung the national anthem? We want them at the Super Bowl.
Nigga, nobody cares who sung it. Nigga, an autistic girl could have performed the damn national anthem, nigga. Nobody's gonna talk about it, though. You feel me? Bro, it's all about relevancy and who the people want to see. They're going off of who actually holds some type of, like who has a real hit record success.
It's impact and hit, bro. It's
impact times hits. If you don't got both, then you're not gonna be in the Super Bowl. Simple. Plus, Kendrick was already up there twice before, so he's already good. You feel what I'm saying? He did one with Beyonce and he did the one with Snoop and Dre. So now he gets his own. He gets to host it himself, and there's that. But when it comes to, other people, like, they might not meet the criteria to be performing at a Super Bowl.
Honestly, I would love to see another Janet Jackson performance. Just keep Justin Timberlake off the stage. Real talk.
I don't know if Janet is in shape like that no more, but I guess we'll see. I don't know.
Janet, yeah, she definitely is. And I'm going to be that one fan that run out there and be like, oh my God, I love you.
Hey, look. M cannot do it. No. M don't got enough songs. He did it with Dre and them, but he did a certain song. But MM's entire catalog at the Super Bowl? No. No.
I think M could do it.
No. He could because I'm lying. Because of his fan base, he definitely could do the Super Bowl. I'm lying.
Oh, bro. That's all you need.
Yeah, that's about it. These niggas goes up
to the Super Bowl halftime performance.
These niggas want to see MF Doom at the halftime show. Good luck. R.I.P. MF Doom.
Okay. Let's stop it. Let's stop it. Like, stop being disrespectful.
Like, this is the type of stuff that they talking about. You feel me?
Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, stop it, bro. Like, we know MF Doom the GOAT. But we sitting here talking about aura and hits. MF Doom ain't got no motherfucking hits, nigga.
He got a YouTube hit or two, but that's about as far as it's gonna go.
We know Doom can rap, bro. No.
Hey, y'all chill on the politics, man. Easy on the politics. We ain't even talking about that. Easy on the politics, gang. But look, y'all. We gonna end it here. Salute to the chat, man. Hit the like, share the video. Salute to people paying town taxes. By the way, I'm gonna end it here because I know y'all mad about stuff that y'all shouldn't be mad about. Yeah, we got more content coming later though. Salute to the chat. This was music who called in. J Music who called in. By the way, this is who called in. Salute them for calling in and all that stuff. This was not a call-in show, by the way. I was talking to one person the whole time. Make sure you hit the like, share the video. We're gonna have more content later. Salute to y'all. Hit the like, share the video. Make sure you join the Discord. The Discord link is in the chat. It's stupid lit in the Discord. Join the Discord. Over 500 members. By the way, if you spam in the chat, you're gonna get kicked right away. So don't waste your time spamming. Okay, but gang, guess what? It's the man. With it only New York Mayor F. Eric Adams, and you're rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham. And you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Make sure you hit the like, share the video. Go to showfacenews.com right now and get your merch. I'm up out of here, gang. Peace. Do the mayor a favor and go to showfacenews.com for the brand new mayor merch. Yes, wear the mayor's quotes in style all fall, all with along. For the remainder of 2024, the mayor will be providing brand new merch each and every month. All right, look, we have the All Champs tees out right now, as well as the Hug Your Shadow hoodies and tees. Wear the mayor merch in style only at showfacenews.com. Get your orders in. The orders ship fast. Get it right now. Everybody's buying it. Subscribe to the mayor. Social media, you can't get the numbers you want. Your traction is terrible, but you need to get that boost to get to where you want to be and go viral. You came to the right place, gang. You gotta holler at Drea the Virgo on Instagram, because she's helping endless YouTubers get to where they want to be, get to the mountaintop right now. I'm talking about more views, more traction, more likes, more comments, cross-platforming, you name it. I mean, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, more followers, more subscribers, more money. All right, listen, you gotta go and follow Drea the Virgo right now. Hit her in the DMs, because guess what? She's loaded, all right? She's helping everybody. I mean, everybody, champs. She's even helping the mayor. Yes, the mayor's getting help from Drea the Virgo. You need to holler at her right now so you can get your numbers up, right, and get to this money, get to this bag, quit your job, stop working a 9 to 5 and be a successful entrepreneur. Holler at Drea the Virgo right now.